And I was trying to remember who the second trial was in the first game, and it was Chihiro, so I'll be looking for similarities between that trial and this
During
one.
the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is, and vote for who done it.
Only because there's been so many
If you vote
similarities
correctly,
between this
then
game
only
and the first
blackened
one
will receive
already.
Punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh,
Right.
no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming,
Right.
Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Since that's important.
What?
And we did pick up
Cares
truth
about
bullets for that.
game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
So the answer is in the game, you
We
guys.
shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah,
Thank you,
you're right.
Naruto.
Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us
Right.
have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally,
Right.
some of us are characters in that game too.
And the characters were Mikan, Mahiru, Hiyoko, and I think Ibuki was the other one, as well as whoever Girl E was, and Guy F,
Some of us are
Suyuhiko.
characters in a video game?
So,
Breaking the fourth wall again.
It's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Sounds good to me. The characters in the game were Girl A, B, C, D, E, and Boy F. The high school girl, and the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Right. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. Yeah, Sato is the Girl E who was killed, because nobody has that last name here. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. Identity of Girl A is Mikan.
Girl A is probably Nikon Tsuki.
Probably. No, most definitely was.
That timid
Yes.
tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
That was in the game as well.
Nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, she's right. The one who said that was Girl B, if I'm not mistaken.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Right. And Girl C was definitely Ibuki, her personality hyper-energetic and unique, which was Ibuki.
C. Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Wow, okay.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D, there's only one person who always had a camera with them, my hero.
C. Girl D is my hero, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's
Right.
correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
I guess we're not going to talk about Girl E because that doesn't refer to anyone here. He's Guy F, Fuyuhiko.
I see. Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
It's nice that it correlates Guy F and
I was in
Fuyuhiko.
a
We'll start
game?
with the same letter.
That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another
Yes.
person? It was one of the names on the staff roll.
And it
The
appeared
names were
twice.
Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll.
And I don't think Monokuma would
Since
lie
you
about
beat the
that.
game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice. It's true I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice, it's probably because he had a little sister, which you mentioned to us earlier.
In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Hmm? What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F
As
said
in
in
little
the game.
sister. What else would that mean?
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way,
Yeah.
what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Yeah, I noticed. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward, so let's not stall anymore. The only character in the game I can think of is the high school girl who died at the beginning.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Kind of makes me wonder what Fuyuhiko's little sister's ultimate ability
Based on
was.
Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
I love how Nagito just messes with
You
everyone.
said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I
Dead.
have a little sister.
Had.
Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie.
Right.
Don't go making shit up, bastard.
Just like with Chihiro's case in the first game, related back to past
If she was the type to
memories
die,
and
I'd have
secrets.
fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off.
Oh, okay.
It
So,
happened just the other day.
yeah, our memories were stolen, though, but I was just thinking, the reason why they didn't enter the schools together is because she's probably a few years younger than
Shut the
Fuyuhiko
fuck
was.
up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh?
Yeah, denial, just like
Okay,
Teruteru,
I
which did not
understand
help
your
him
attitude toward this class
in
trial
the previous
now.
trial.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that
Um,
easy would make me feel sad.
I
He wouldn't
agree.
be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Yeah.
Hey, you're starting to act weird again.
As if he doesn't act weird.
Now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko.
Well, we
Girl
haven't
C
established
is
all of
Haruki.
them.
Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it
Yeah,
be
whoever that
the
was.
same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I
What?
don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's
Agreed.
related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Wow, really? What the heck is that wild
That may
connection?
be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going
No one
on.
cares about that. Hurry up and talk
Yeah,
about
exactly.
the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
That's true.
No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
Missing question mark.
Such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
I wouldn't say they are, but I do have to say that the addition of Monami in this game I'm not really a fan
So the
of because of
mystery
these
the game is the
comedy
murder of Girl
bits
E,
that aren't really
correct?
that funny.
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Okay, the reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game, because Girl E was the killer of Hiko's little sister.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think,
Yep.
Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But
But what?
is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In order
Yes.
to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
Okay, so this is where the clues from that we collected from the game will come into play.
So I prepared in advance.
Huh. Oh, nice.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to
Nice.
all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it. Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
And just like in the first game, map made
Then,
for the
I'll
crime
start
scene.
explaining. Girl A,
Except it was made by
Girl B,
Byakuya in the first
Girl C,
one.
and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately,
Yeah.
they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door
Okay.
to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside, they
Right.
found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head.
Yep, just like Chihiro in the first game,
Because the
and
music
just
room
like
door was
Mahiru
broken,
in this
the
one.
girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus,
Right.
Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds
Yep,
about right.
an
If you played only the
understandable
basic
explanation.
2 and 4
Just as
days.
expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously.
Yes.
Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
And the
Which
key was already in
means
the office.
Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way,
Right.
since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock
Yeah.
the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
I don't think that would work.
Hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then
Yeah.
forget this.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Okay, here we go. First non-stop debate. Okay, make your argument. What do we have to work with? Stolen swimsuit. Okay, let's listen to the combo.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
I don't think she
To go
did
back to the
escape.
music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
True.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls... heard the sound of the window shattering.
Oh, I know what it is.
You wait in front of the music room.
Because remember, we deduced that it wasn't the window shattering.
Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
Nice try, but no. Okay.
After she
Yeah,
killed the
I know
first
what
girl
to do.
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how to go to the front of the meet to go back to the... You need to go through... Plus, at the end of the other 4 girls...
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No,
Nope.
that's wrong.
Though I am curious how no one heard the window
First of all,
shatter,
the
because it
sound the
obviously
girls
was
heard
shattered.
Wasn't the window breaking?
But maybe they hadn't arrived by then.
Then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After
What are
the
you
murder,
talking about?
a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound
Right.
of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl
Yep.
E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All
She
she
did
had
think
to
it
do
through,
was
I have to
break the
say,
vase
but-
in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance
She still ended
hall.
up dead
To
anyway.
make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery
Huh?
hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Oh, right. Did the game even tell us what the murder weapon was?
We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck?
Okay.
You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel
Okay.
disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
Okay, Nakamura.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
It was an unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. We're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear. Then I have to do it. I'll do it. What? What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise and non-stop debate. Okay, what? Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at... You get the gist, right? It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Okay. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun. Thanks, mystery narrator. Okay. So Gundam has a special ability if we can get all of his hope crystals.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
And I don't know
Isn't the
about
cause
that.
of death a blow to the head?
Right,
You
yeah,
talked
broken
to
glass
her
wouldn't make
fish
any
tank.
sense. No.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Okay,
In the
so that's
piano.
not right. The escape route not relevant. Seen photos not relevant. Broken
Investigation
base not
conducts universal
relevant.
chaos.
So I
It's
guess
on that
Soul
big
and
a scale,
School
too?
swimsuit is the one I need.
How about
None of the
beating her
others
with
seem
gravel
relevant.
instead?
If it's a
Um,
weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon
True.
with bloodstains on it?
not that I recall.
She beat her to death with her fists.
No. An unconventional weapon apparently appeared in the game, but...
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Think she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale too.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with
Oh. Okay. It's the only one that seemed to make sense. None of the others did.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
I still don't see how, though.
Goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Ah.
What kind of bag?
The weapon is something that appeared in the game, and so is the bag. And the only thing I
So what
can
was
think
used
of
as a
is the
bag?
school swimsuit.
Using the school swimsuit
Tie
as
the
a bag?
swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel would make an effective weapon.
Okay, I guess.
Gravel
Maybe.
inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by
I don't
such a
think that's
fantastic
possible
idea.
to do, but
But for the
okay.
killer,
Let's
It's
go
an
with it.
idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk
Okay.
begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was
Yeah.
actually Girl D.
Girl D.
Right.
You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Yeah. That she tried to cover for Girl E.
Apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found
Right.
out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger.
Can we just call them
and
by
ended
their
up
names at
killing
this
her.
point instead of calling them Girl E, Girl
But
D,
she
and all
should have
that?
had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back.
I guess she thought that the girl would wake up and tell on her.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
You do?
That's pretty scary.
But Girl E
Okay.
was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Guy F. Girl E's killer right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Well, thanks for the obvious
see.
clue.
It should have been Guy F.
Yeah.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is... What?
Fuyuhiko.
It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's
No.
all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Yeah, because make him a very obvious
Clear this
suspect.
up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
Of course not.
I'm terribly sorry, but
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally
Exactly.
stolen.
even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill
Why?
a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
That's a little
Girl E
strong,
and
don't you
Mahiru
think?
were killed by that guy.
Oh, I agree, Girl E was killed by Fuyuhiko, but
Sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
like Nakito said, it would make it way too unsatisfying if it was
Does murder have
Fuyuhiko.
anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. Actually, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder, which was the metal bat, right? Because they were killed in the same way. I'm guessing that's what you're alluding to. Yeah.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game.
Yep.
As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Yeah.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe
You
that
keep
stupid game, and that's
saying
why you
that.
killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. Don't you think that'd be too obvious?
Yes, I do agree.
What if it...
Oh, what?
There's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying
I
that
see.
a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Wait, what?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
Wow. That insult, though. What? Okay.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru?
Doesn't make any sense, because she was best friends with Mahiru.
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't
True.
go to the beach house. I was squishing Mr. Ants all day.
Hold on, what she said clearly contradicts information I know. Yep.
What are you saying? Accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where
Fast
Hiyoko?
forward.
She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
No, that's wrong!
Nope. We have evidence that says otherwise.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
How did, like, now that I think about it, I guess Chiaki was telling us to be careful not to step on the footprints, so I guess that's how there are no other footprints obscuring hers. Okay, never mind. Forget it.
Nikon's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness.
Gee, she's so mean to Mikon.
Not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
It's still very weird that you did that.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Yes, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means
True.
when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
Right, the roadside entrance, because it wasn't being blocked at the moment, I guess.
Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Right.
Means something happened between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
I mean, one, it doesn't make any sense for it to be Hiyoko, because she had no reason to hate Mahiru enough to kill her. And two, like, would she even be able to wield the bat in such a way to be able to bludgeon her in the head with it? I don't know. Maybe I'm underestimating how tall Kyoko actually is compared to everyone else.
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure
No.
you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
No.
I've never heard of that daily
What?
routine before. And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
Okay,
see.
I guess.
If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Yeah, she's definitely lying on that one. Yes,
People who call
Akane.
other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless
Trying to
idiots
think
like
of which
you
piece
guys
of
would be able
evidence
to
I
do
have
that.
would be able to show that she's lying. Okay, let's see. What do we have? I guess this, because nothing else seems
I
relevant.
did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't
Ah,
go
I
any
see.
other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
I think the first line she said, said she never saw my hero, but is that really true? I think the first thing she said is what I need to shoot.
But only during my morning walk.
No,
Yeah,
that's wrong.
there we go. Yeah, because that letter says to come to the beach house at 2:30, so that would be in the
During your morning
afternoon.
walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. Isn't mailbox one word? About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the time and place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Ryoko Sayonji.
That letter. It's the one Mahiro had, right?
I
Yes.
see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious. I don't know.
Oh, snap. I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the
Hajime
beach.
and I.
I
but
saw
whatever.
you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
I'm sorry I keep correcting the grammar in this game. It just like bothers me a little bit.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away after you, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed here.
Really? A whole hour gap?
You're wrong. You're totally wrong.
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house.
Yeah, it's convenient that we were so preoccupied by everybody else showing up that we didn't see which way
I went
Fuyuhiko
straight
went.
back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some
Okay.
reason, that sounds suspicious too.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
does.
truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Oh god, she's gonna start crying again. Yeah, there it
Is
goes.
she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably
Can't tell.
faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along.
But why, though? There's no motive
That's
here.
why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
Yeah, true. The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Spot selection. And the place they're talking about, well, heretical is right over it. The closet.
The place where
It's
Hiyoko was
convenient.
hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Yoko,
Right.
your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Wow, what a weak lie.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko,
Have
who
you?
summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
I get what you're saying, but
But Hiyoko miscalculated
something still
that
feels
Mahiru's
off.
body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My four dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
no idea, but something does seem fishy.
You know, the one with the mask, maybe?
Oh, Sparkling Justice?
There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
Akane's brain probably is
That is
fried.
right. It cannot be Hyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
Here we go with the serial
mask
killer
says it
angle
all.
for this trial.
Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you
say
just
so.
admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's because she didn't do it.
Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Yeah, I mean, Peko has been very talkative this whole time. Let's see. Gummy bag. Okay.
I shall render my
This
verdict
footprints on
upon
the
this
beach is
mystery's
not one,
conclusion.
because we already used that one.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Yeah, it's true that she did.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints.
Looks like everyone doubts Hiyoko. Is that really okay? No, it's not
I shall
okay.
render my verdict upon Hiyoko is the...
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy. No, that's wrong.
Right. Yeah, that can't be because we determined that her brand of gummies doesn't have
Drop
yellow
that
ones
gummy.
in it, right?
Did Hyoko really drop it? The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The
Sure.
brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor?
There is no lemon flavor.
The gummy at the crime scene is yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
Oh, why are you startled by that,
That's
Peko?
right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
Okay then.
Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap!
Yeah.
Damn it! Who would set a trap like this?
Yeah, who indeed? Whoever it is, they put a lot of time and thought into it.
I'll get my revenge. I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might.
Hold on, you little bitch. You think you're
Whoa.
in the clear just because of a little dummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Yeah, both Fuyuhiko and Peko have been very talkative. Jinxie's suspicious of both of them. Autopsy report. I guess because we've used up all the others. Well, except for the iron barbed window, but that doesn't seem relevant right now.
There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
What?
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it.
What does that mean?
Whose thought was that? Mariru left?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her.
I see. What Akane just said is wrong.
That's wrong. I left those footprints during my morning walk.
We already disputed that. Gotta figure out what's right and what's wrong. What Akane said is wrong.
It's true, that's an and we can thank
What is that?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength.
No,
Nope.
that's wrong.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According
Yeah.
to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Fuyuhiko,
Oh my
you
God.
cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow.
Yeah, she didn't die. The person would have kept wailing
That's
on
why
her.
Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer,
Yeah.
of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's
Yep,
why
they
there were
grabbed that
bloody
body
drag
and
marks
dragged
left on
it.
the floor.
Yep,
But
exactly.
why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Kyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's not true.
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
Oh, I see what
If
you're
she
getting
handled
at.
the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
True, very true.
But when I saw her, she was
Completely clean.
clean.
Yep.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer. Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven.
But I get the feeling Fuyuhiko's still
I
not
won't
satisfied.
let you look down on me.
Oh, full on rebuttal mode. Jeez. Calm down,
We
guy.
haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Why? Okay, here we go. Rebuttal shut down. Shower room. Probably what I need.
If
go.
Mahiru didn't block it, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Okay. Ooh, I almost ran out of cups.
And she should be covered in blood. So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach after she moved the
Which
body.
doesn't work.
She just washed it off in the shower.
Nope.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm
Yes.
terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Why not? What do you do all
Then
day?
Maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Ill,
Are
no.
you saying I did something that perverted?
Yoko took off her clothes before committing murder. No, that should be impossible, because she can't get dressed by herself. We were told that
Listen to
earlier.
me, Fuyuhiko.
Oh yeah, I don't think Fuyuhiko was there for that. That wasn't Fuyuhiko was avoiding us and everything. I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Kyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
Which kind of makes you wonder why she's wearing what she's wearing, but I guess because she's the ultimate dancer.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
Right.
Smell? It only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
True. And I guess that would count.
Rules. I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
Implying that safari
If
park
she didn't
rangers
change
are
her clothes,
immoral or
then
something.
What did Kyoko do with the blood that got on her? Like I
Oh my
said,
god.
the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiro's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Where are you going with this? Oh. We were told by
As
Akane
if
that she
so,
fought Coach
I
Nekomaru.
believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Yeah, so I don't think Akane is so stupid as to show up with blood on her. She just killed someone.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
Wow.
Actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell
More importantly, I'm okay now, right?
I think
okay.
so.
That I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru.
And you know what? I think we're going to end this episode here. So, we ruled out Hiyoko, which, whoever the killer is, I don't know why they decided to pin it on Hiyoko, because it's stupid. Because she has no motive to kill Mahiru at all. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So I wonder who the killer actually is. But we'll find out next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give this video a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon. All 3 links will be in the description below. And subscribe for more. And if you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload videos. This is Viola Rules, signing off. Talk to you later.